a very strange thing is happening to the moon. NASA says that the moon is rusting, and it's a mystery. It's puzzling. They don't know why this is happening. The moon is rusting, a chemical process usually requiring the presence of both oxygen and water. So, where is the oxygen on the moon and where is the water on the moon? This is the puzzle that NASA, as a space agency, has to work out. New NASA research has revealed the presence of a rare type of rust called hematite on the moon. To the bewilderment of scientists, Earth's nearest neighbor, Mars, has long been known for rust to exist on its desolate red surface. The existence of iron combined with water and oxygen from the red planet Mars' ancient past is responsible for the famed Martian hue of the redness, but scientists have yet to understand how this can happen on Earth's airless moon. The Indian Space Research Organization Chandrayaan-1 orbiter made the shock discovery. This unmanned probe found water ice and numerous minerals during its 2008 survey. Lead author Professor Shuai Lee of the University of Hawaii studied that water extensively in data from Chandrayaan-1's moon mineralogy map instrument designed by NASA. The U.S. agency said in a statement, water interacts with rock to produce a diversity of minerals, and M3 detected spectra or light reflection off surfaces that revealed the moon's poles had a very different composition than the rest of the planet, the rest of the satellite. Professor Lee became particularly interested in these polar ranges, and even though the lunar surface is littered with iron-rich rocks, he was still surprised to spot the spectral signature of hematite. Hematite is a form of iron oxide created when iron, oxygen, and water mix. But the stream of charged particles flowing from the sun, called the solar wind, constantly bombards the planet and the moon with hydrogen. The element makes it, in theory, far more difficult for hematite to form. Hydrogen is known as a reducer, where the element adds electrons to the material it interacts with. But this is the opposite of what's required to make hematite. For iron to rust, it requires definitely an oxidizer, removing electrons. And although the Earth has a magnetic field shielding it from this hydrogen, the moon does not. Professor Lee said in a statement, "This is very puzzling. The moon is a terrible environment for hematite to form in," and as a result he used M3's data to confirm the discovery of hematite, and he said, "At first I totally didn't believe it. Dr. Abigail Freeman, a NASA scientist, said it should not exist based on the conditions present on the moon. But since we discovered water on the moon, people have been speculating there could be a greater variety of minerals than we realize if that water had reacted with rocks." So the question is there also air on the moon? Is there oxygen on the moon? This is what they have to find out. This is by Tom Fish on Express UK. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.